I'd love to see Joel go back in the end zone and just heave one downfield.
Well, he's got one-on-one coverage with Latender over here. That couldn't happen.
Well, Joe Perry at the 3-yard line, 2nd down and 9. And Perry is back to pass. He's going to look for Latender. Over the middle. He's got him. He splits the defense. He may be gone. 50, 45. He's gone. Touchdown. Jay Latender for the touchdown. 97-yard touchdown to R.J. Latender. Listen to this crowd.
That's incredible, Mike. Dave.
That's awesome. You gotta like that. Doesn't get any better, Dave.
That's awesome. This is an overview of the 1994 Plymouth State College football season. Our football team was led by 2 outstanding captains, Toby Cloutier and Brandon Horrigan. Our seniors were also instrumental in the leadership of our football team, as they and 48 upperclassmen set a work ethic, a pace, a tempo that was important for us to be successful. Our team had 5 on-the-field goals. Our first goal was to win the UMass Dartmouth game, which was our opener. Our second game goal was to beat Maine Maritime, as this was a pivotal game in the middle of the season. Our third goal was more conference-oriented. It was to win the Freedom Football Conference. In doing so, we finished our regular season at 9-0, and I hold the game ball of the Worcester Tech game, which was the 4th undefeated season in our school's history. We then had goals in the postseason. Our first goal was to make the NCAA playoffs. Our second goal was to win an NCAA playoff game. So we accomplished all 5 on-the-field goals that we had set for ourselves. In so doing, we became the first team in New England small college football history to host an NCAA playoff game and to be the #1 seed in the East region. These goals were accomplished by 48 upperclassmen that set a tone for the entire football program. I know our community at Plymouth State College, the administration, and our staff are proud of the accomplishments of the 1994 Plymouth State College football program. Thank you.
Latender. The lone setback is Sean Redburn. He's standing about 7 yards behind his quarterback, Perry, looking over that defensive front on a draw to give it to Redburn. 40. 25 down near the 20-yard line. Sean Redburn very close to a Panther first down. He bring back to the left side will be Kevin Hutchins. They come out with two tight ends. And the give is going to be to Bowman. Nothing left. Cuts it back in the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. Dave Bowman goes in from 3 yards out for the touchdown. And that'll 30-yard line. First down and 10 for the Panthers. Moving from left to right, twin receivers again, Haney and Dalton. The give is going to be to Redburn up the middle. 30, 25, he's outside 20, 15, still knocking people down. He's going to go in for a touchdown. What a run by Sean Redburn.
Wow, he just bounced off 5 or 6
line. Looking over that defensive front again on the option. He gets it to the fullback, and the fullback is going to be drilled. Quarterback got in the way as well, and he says, I got to get the heck out of here.
It did look like Danowitz had the pick. It was just a great play by Bustamante to take it back away from him.
So Curran to kick it away for Norwich. He had it on the far hash mark, kicks to an open spot. It rolls. It's picked up by Latender at the 18 to the 20. He's on the far side. 25, 30, 35, sideline, 40, 45, and he's dragged down from the backside. Boy, he did some... Twin receivers to the wide side left. Rauner now lines up as a wingback. Back to pass Perry. He's going to the end zone for Latender. He's got it. Touchdown. Score, Plymouth State 21, the Cadets of Norwich 6. You're listening to Panther Football on 91.7 WPCR.
To see what they do the rest of the day.
Second down and 6, I formation again behind Ellis. He'll pitch it to the short side of the field. Gabriel. That's closed down, and there is Compton. They'll hop him up for a loss of about 6 or 7 yards. You want it clear. Your responsibilities are pretty simple.
Yep.
Bustamante back to kick. Good strong snap, and he rides it out. End over end kick. It comes up to Andy Levine at the 33. Andy turns it straight up to shoot. 35, 40, comes to the near side. He's free. 45, midfield, into Norwich territory and driven out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Again, the inability and left. Twin receivers to the short side of the field, wide side. And Joel Perry, now play action, comes to the left side. He's looking over the middle. He's got his man. It's caught inside the 10-yard line. Jack Dalton slides to make the catch. He is the... Looking to add to their 21-9 lead. I formation again, Rauner and Bowman in the backfield. Parry the pass. Quick look in. He's got his man. Touchdown. LeBlanc for the touchdown. There's a penalty marker in the end zone. The long 6. Bustamante comes in motion from the far side to the near side right. On the option keeper, Ellis looking. He's going to be dragged down. Toby Cloutier had him by the shirt sleeve and dragged him down. And to the near side left. Lone set back is Bowman. The give us to David right up to shoot. This is Redburn. Redburn, 25, 20, 15, outside 10, 5, down to the 1. No, he's in. Touchdown. Sean Redburn is in for his second touchdown, just like that of the ball game. This one from 28 yards out, his first from 30, and boy, is he quick. He comes to the near side, picked up by Andy Levine. Bustamante, the favorite receiver. Back to Gabriel, halfback option again. He'll have to keep it this time. Derek Stone is there to hit him. The ball came loose, and they did a great job stopping that play. It looked like the ball. Kevin Hutchins, I formation. Rauner and Redburn in the backfield behind Perry. Very deliberate. Perry spins. The give is going to be to Rauner. Slicing right side. Touchdown. Mike Rauner. His first. For Plymouth. Good snap. Has a problem with it, but gets it down in time. And the kick by Dascoli is up, and it is good. So the teams head back upfield, and the Panthers have scored again with 2:39 to go in the ball game. From the current receivers to the wide side right. Mark Ellis to pass. And he is back to pass. Here comes some pressure. He steps up, wants to go deep. It's a wobbly pass. It's up for grabs, and it's going to be intercepted in the secondary. Playing center field, Michael Demons comes up with the intercept. Only one guy really down there. It was the wideouts. Jack Dalton on the left. He's a senior, 6'1", 188. And R.J. Latender, who had a touchdown reception last week. He's a junior, 5'10", 175. The interior line, left side 10. Mike Dyer and Dave Jarvis back at Courier Field. We get ready for this afternoon's opening kickoff between the Riverhawks of UMass Lowell and the Panthers of Plymouth State College.
They're back at their own 47, so...
Third down and about 14. Harris goes in motion. It's the option again by Boudreau, and he's going to be contained and turned back for a yard loss. Toby Cloutier was there.
Pretty successfully on that last drive.
That's a gain of 5. Dave Bowman, Joel Perry with Hutchins left. Dave Bowman is the tailback about 7 yards behind him as he looks over the four-man defensive front to give to the short side. Bowman again, first down. Bowman 40, 45, midfield, into UMass territory as he slides to the 46-yard line. Wing back right, trip receivers now. Bowman lines up a couple of yards off of John Ford Gorney, right side tackle. Nobody in the backfield, rolling out Perry right. Rolling, still looking, back over the middle. He's got Dalton who came back to make the catch, and it will be a Plymouth State first for Plymouth State. Dalton near side right, Hutchins the lone running back, and we have LeBlanc in, Latender left, Perry back to pass. Good protection. He's looking left and still looking left. Steps up. He's going to the end zone. Latender's there. He's got it. Touchdown. R.J. Latender, touchdown on 4th down and 12, and Perry hits him for UMass low. Now they will shift up, trying to confuse that defensive front, four-man defensive front. Now they stretch it out. Maxwell goes in motion. Now he tries to go right side, and John Morley in the hole there to make a tackle for a loss of about 2. Yeah, John Morley wasn't full ladder down, and a long 7 upcoming. The man goes in motion. Boudreaux play action, rolls out right. Steps up. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 30-yard line. Jason Friedman. Mark Haney and Jack Dalton, first down and 10. They have split wide side left. The give is going to be to the fullback, Kevin Hutchins, and Hutchins, he won't go down. He's across the 25, out to the 28-yard line as he has Dalton split wide side right. Perry back to pass. It's a quick drop again. Out in the flat, caught by Dalton. 45, midfield, down to the 47-yard line of UMass Lowell. 82-yard line, Hutchins comes in motion, short side of the field, the pitch to Bowman. Nothing there. Bowman turns it back. 20. Bowman down to the 15-yard line. Hutchins now, he's offset and left. I formation, first down to Bowman over the pile, and he's in for the touchdown. UMass. In motion goes Harris again, and the give is to the big fullback Koyumjian. He's not going anywhere. The teeth of the defense, they had to stack him up for no gain. Yeah, and that being the near side. Third down for Joel Perry, running back to split. Perry is back to pass. He looks, Latender's open, doesn't see him, he scrambles left. Now fires to Latender, he's got it, first down, 40, far side, 45, midfield, 45, 40, down to the 35-yard line. R.J. Latender, first down 10, Plymouth State, big gainer
against this UMass Lowell team.
And second down and 6. Maxwell in motion, he gets the carry. Maxwell waiting for a block, now turns it back, and he's going to be dropped for a 2-yard loss. Crowley, good thing they didn't give you a helmet today. The give is going to be to Ed Koyumjian. He's going to be awfully close to her first half. Plymouth leading 13-0. Twin receivers to the wide side left. Perry back to pass again. Looking, good protection. Over the middle has Latender. He's got it. 40, 35, inside the 30 and tackled at the 28-yard line. Mike St. Jean makes the tackle to R.J. Latender.
The upright at UMass Dartmouth.
So Andy Levine will hold the ball near hash mark at the 19. It's a 29-yard attempt. Good snap ball down, kick well on its way. Plenty of distance, and this one is up and good. A 29-yard field goal by Paul Dascoli has added to the count. They wanted 6, but they'll take a long 5 for Joel Perry. They have it at the 15-yard line. Play action left, sets up, man wide open in the flat. It's round, a nice grab at his shoe tops, turns it inside the 10-yard line. Quarter, second down and 5. And Joel Perry. On the give to Sean Redburn, tries his luck on the left side. He's free, 40, 45, out near midfield. Sean Redburn, just like that. First. Boudreaux, they spotted at the 47-yard line. Maxwell's in motion, option keeper by Boudreaux, turns it up for a gain of 1, and that's it. Wrapped up.
And we are set to go. Western Connecticut has won the opening toss, and they will be receiving to our left. And they are dressed in blue with white pants. And the Plymouth State Panthers defending the goal to our right, dressed in all white, trimmed in green. So Kyle Albles has it teed up at the 35-yard line, and we are set to go in this Freedom Football Conference matchup. Panthers number 1 in New England, and Alber's kick is going to be taken down at the 14-yard line. The receiver slips and gets it out to the 25 to the 26-yard line, still refuses to go down, and now he's finally going to be tackled at about the 28-yard line, side right. Again, Joyner the lone running back. They pitch it to Joyner, trying to swing right side. He is turned back in by Colby Compton, and he nails him at the 24-yard line. Hash mark, I formation for Lester, and Lester is back to pass. Looking left, now over the middle, and it's going to be deflected by Cloutier, and then incomplete. Almost back is David Bowman. He stands about 7 yards behind Perry, looking over that defensive front. The give is to Bowman. Right side, Bowman across the 40, spins off a hit out to the 45, 47-yard line. Back at his own 46. He'll get it away at about midfield. Gale Saunders standing back at his own 10. Good snap, and Paul rides it out off the side of his foot, but it will get the job done as it hits and goes out of bounds. Well, it's still rolling in bounds inside the 10, inside the 5, all the way down inside the 2 to the 1-yard line. Kevin Hutchins there to down it. It looked like it was going to go out of bounds as it hit at the 4 side there, 1-yard line. Saunders comes to the near side, picked up by Danowitz. And Marvin Joyner is the tailback. He's about 6 yards deep in the end zone. Long count, play clock down to 2. Now they give it to the tailback, and he gets it maybe to the point of attack, and that's it. No gain at all. Ran it to the right side. Joyner the lone setback behind Lester. And he's going to pass. Here comes Jeff Jerry looking to get the sack. The ball is loose as they do hit the quarterback, but it's recovered by the Colonials back at their own 23-yard line. But Jeff Jerry had him in his sights, and he comes up with a big sack. So first time that they've had twin safeties back there for the Panthers this year. Abraham standing at about the 45. It's a low snap. Hominick has all sorts of problems. He won't be able to get away. He's going to be tackled inside the 10-yard line. He lost it, but they say he's down at about the 8-yard line, and the Panthers will have first and goal inside the 10-yard line. Coming to the near left side as the tight end, Brian Doyle right. They come out with a power I formation. The give is going to be to Bowman. Spins, touchdown, Dave Bowman.
Yeah, nice power move there. He got stood up right at the goal.
Tying up at 7 apiece. Gorgeous morning here at Southern Connecticut State University. Good snap ball down, kick well on its way, and the kick is good. So the teams will... It brings up second down and 10. Kuntz now on the delayed draw. They go to Joyner, and Joyner is going to be hit for a loss back at the 31-yard line. John Morley there to make the tackle for Plymouth down in 14. Kuntz will have to put this thing up. 8.5 minutes to play here in the half. Trip receivers come to the near side left. Here comes the blitz and all that pressure, and they're going to get him. Jeff Jerry is there to fall on top of him back inside the 25-yard line. And also there was Don Tappan to kick around a wingback left. Perry spins to give to Redburn. Outside right. Redburn, 45, midfield, spins down to the 45-yard line and tackled in the secondary. Last time it was only a 14-yard punt. Gets a good snap and rides this one out a little bit better. Saunders is going to field this thing at the 10. Goes right, comes back left, and picks up maybe 1 or 2. In early afternoon, the Colonials looking for their first win.
Any mistakes? They had 3 fumbles, but they recovered all of them. They've had no penalties, where Panthers have had 5 penalties for 25 yards. And it's just basically Western hasn't made any mistakes yet.
And Western defending the goal to our right, ready to kick it off, so the Panthers get the football. And DiGregorio is into it. End over end, far side, taking it to 12-yard line by Latender. 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield, and he's into Colonial territory, knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Nice read. To the near side is R.J. Latender. Tight end is left. I formation to give to the tailback. Bowman, plenty of room. 10-5, touchdown. He goes in untouched. His second of the ball game and 6th of the season, Dave Bowman. In the hole of the lone running back behind Lester. Lester is back to pass. Fakes left. Screen comes back to the left side. And there's going to be a stop there by Derek Stone as he made the tackle at the 5th. Right. Perry. Play action. Back to pass. He's going deep down over the middle looking for Latender. He's out there. Coverage. He's got it. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. R.J. 13-13, 4:15 to play, third quarter. Far hash mark. The receivers left and right for Perry. Play action again. Joel Wright dumps it off. He's got Mike Rauner. 10-5, touchdown. Mike Rauner, a 15-yard touchdown pass from Joel Perry. And Andy Levine to hold, and it's a low snap. He gets it down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Lester to hold. Good snap, ball down, kick is blocked by Michael Demmons. Michael Demmons came in from the far side left and blocked the field goal attempt by DiGregorio. And Perry has a fresh set of downs in which to work. It's an I formation. This is going to be Bowman. Bowman across the 45, inside the 40, 35, 30 down to the 29-yard line. Dave Bowman, a gain of Western Connecticut. 21-13, the Panthers have the football, third down and about, we'll call it 6 at the 24. Perry just throws it up to the end zone. LeBlanc's there. He's got a touchdown. Matt LeBlanc, third down and 6, touchdown. Joel Perry to Matt LeBlanc with 3:39 to play in the game. Dascoli on to attempt the extra point with Andy Levine holding. High snap. Andy gets it down. The kick is up, hits the upright and falls through. So the timing turnaround, 1 for 5 in that first half. And David Bowman, 20 carries, 123 yards today. Sean Redburn, 13 carries for 48 yards. And they finally kick it as they run up the first time, and it's taken downfield by Marvin Joyner. And he coming to the near side, which is the wide side of the field. He'll be double covered out there by Stone and Danowitz, who's got him deep. Lester looking to roll right. He's going to be sacked back at the 40-yard line. There to make the hit for Plymouth State. Let's see, Don Tappan is there.
Go, Panthers, go! Big Green, go, Panthers, go! Big Green, go, Panthers, go! Big Green, go, Panthers, go! Big Green,
Weston's lining up, looking over his offense, and there's a kick. It's a high spiraling kick over. Takes it to 20, up to 25, 30, breaks tackle, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, he's gone! Michael Beeman goes back in this opening kickoff. The Panthers touchdown, a 75-yard kickoff return. Plymouth is on the board, 6-0. This ball is on point.
Answered, or... Well, you should probably seek counseling and avoid using heavy machinery.
A message from the Ad Council and the Department of Transportation.
The pitch to Marchello, and Marchello is rocked back at his 34-yard line, lost about 4 yards on the play. It looked like making the call. It's going to be a straight handoff to Marchello, and Marchello is racked at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. There was about 4 Panther defenders that were just off. Takes call, and it's going to be a pass. Rolls back and completed to Brian Doyle. Tight end Brian Doyle for a gain for about 20, and that's normal Plymouth set. Joel Perry looks over the defense. It's going to be another pass. And it's over the middle, and it's complete. Taken by David Bowman, a pass. He's down, it looks like the 1-yard line. Right over the middle, a beautifully thrown pass, and Dave Bowman was able to... Just a whole new option to the Plymouth offense, and the ball is marked at the Maine Maritime 2-yard line. It's a handoff to Redburn, and he's in for the touchdown.
Redburn scores, and Plymouth State gets into that power I formation down on the goal line, and they're pretty tough.
Mike Geyer looks at his offense, makes a call. So it's going to be a pass, play-action pass over the middle, and it's picked off. Ken Danowitz with the interception at the Maine Maritime 24-yard line. And movement by the Panther wide receivers today so far. They come at linebacker blitz, and it's a handoff to Dave Bowman. Dave Bowman breaks tackle. He's up the right field. 10-5. He's in for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play, however. Dave Bowman just ran the ball in for about 25. And it's going to be a play-action pass. Drops back, and it's right in there to Jack Dalton. Zipped right in there. It's going to be a Panther first down. Perry drops back to pass. He has time. Hits R.J. Latender, and R.J. Latender's taken out the 1-yard line by Perry. No, it's a handoff to Dave Bowman. Dave Bowman goes over the top, and he's just able to get in. Looks like Maine Maritime did a good job of getting up and trying to push him back, but he was just in his offense. Not easy to say.
That's a little tongue twister, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a pitch out left to Marchello, and Marchello is just swallowed up by Colby Compton. So that receives 2 running backs, Mike Geyer, and it's going to be an option, and Geyer takes it to the left, and he's shut down for a large loss. The quarterback is making the call. He drops back. It's going to be a pass, and he is taken down. He is sandwiched by 2 Plymouth defenders.
That's the bookends, John Morley and Jason Friedman.
Morley and Friedman, they both basically at time 29-yard line. Guy drops back to pass, and it's picked off, and it's going to be a touchdown for Plymouth State College.
Derek
Stone just walked in front, and he had nobody in front of him. He could have walked that baby in.
Yeah, that's
3 wide receivers in for Maine Maritime. Geyer rolls straight back in the pocket, dumps it out to Marchello, and an ill-advised pass. Marchello is dropped for about a 15-yard loss. They tried to set up the screen to Marchello, but he got hit and dragged back down from the Maine Maritime 36 and about, we could call it 25 yards to go. Geyer drops back, rolls to his left, pressure's on there, and he goes down. Sacked by number 40, was it 42?
It looked like
John Morley?
John Morley was the first one in, capable backup.
Okay, and they're going to punt. It's going to be Jackson to punt. They come with the rush. It's going to be number 24, Jason Pass. Fumbles! And it's Plymouth ball.
Plymouth recovers it.
Picked up by number, who is it, 45? I think it was number 45.
That would be Kevin Hutchins.
Picking it up, Kevin Hutchins for the ball for Plymouth. 3 wide receivers in the game for the Panthers. It's going to be a handoff to Redburn. Redburn has a huge hole up the left, 20-yard line, 15, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 13. Yeah, man of many talents.
Oh, thank you, Dave.
No problem. 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. The pitch out to Redburn again. He cuts back up the middle. He has a big hole, and he is gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Dave Redburn. That looked like it was going to be hardly anything, and he just made a move back and ended up with about a 37-yard
A 42-yard touchdown run for Dave Redburn. I've heard 4th down and 1. They didn't get the first down for the Panther 5-yard line. It's just going to be a quick handoff to Martello, and he falls forward, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. They just had a very short yard to go.
Looks like they didn't get the first down.
Wow.
The defense held.
Yeah, I thought for sure he had it, but the defense was able to hang tough and keep about 39-yard line. Andy Jackson in the game now to give Joel Perry some time off. It's going to be a handoff to Cape again. He's at the 45, he's at the 50, he's at the 45, 40, and he broke that. He does a great run up the left at fullback along with, whoa!
Big breeze.
Big breeze. Just blew a big sign up in our faces so he couldn't see anything. Capon gets the pitch. He runs to the left tackle. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Nice work. Nice job by Brian Capon. His individual effort stayed with it, was able to blow his way into the left hand to the board. Ball's on a Plymouth 49-yard line, Maine Maritime, first and 10. And it's going to be a pass from Guy. A guy drops back. He lets it fly, and it's picked off. Picked off by, he's at the 45, he's at the 50, by Mark Turcott, and he brings it into the Maine Maritime.
In their own backyard, but throughout New England and throughout the East, 9 starters returning from a year ago, and this is the way to line up for second-year head coach Don Brown. The defensive ends will be, John Barr said it was wide left, and the Panthers hold, and it'll be their football at their own 20-yard line.
Now I think it's going to be the defensive coach's job to get the...
Off the right side, Bowman the tailback, play action, looking to pass Perry, good protection, fires, he's got Dalton. Spins to the right side, 30 out to the 33-yard line. Nice play by passing situation for Perry. Now they're going to go on a delayed draw to give it to Bowman. He's got a first down in a big hole. Across the Panther 45, out to midfield, maybe to the 49-yard line of Bridgewater.
That's just a good play.
To the near side. Passing situation for the Panthers in a scoreless ball game here in the first quarter at Courier Field. Perry looking over that 5-man defensive front. Sometimes it'll change to 8. Swing, wanted to go in the flat. Now dumps it out in the middle. Left side. Dalton breaks free. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Down to the 3-yard line. Jack Dalton brings it down in. Joel Perry and the Panthers knocking on the door. Dave Bowman, right side, spins back in the middle. Touchdown.
And then we see again
Again, he has right split wide side right. Linebackers are coming. They pick him up. The give to Nguyen. Lost the football. It's loose. Don Tappan at the 40-yard line. Let's see. They do have it. The Panthers have the football. Don Tappan, I believe, with the fumble recovery for Plymouth State College. Comes to the wide side left. Play action by Caputo coming to the wide side. Setting up. Now being flushed by Cloutier. Here comes Morley, and they got him way back at the 10-yard line.
Well, there was one of those examples. Caputo only had one receiver to throw to when he was rolling.
Speedsters. We'll see if Bridgewater State can pick them all up. Griffin standing in the middle of his end zone. He fumbles it. He's tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Michael Demmons comes up with a safety for Plymouth State. He's just having an amazing run these last 3 weeks, hasn't he?
Mike Demmons tackled Griffin in the end zone as he dropped the snap. I don't know what Griffin was thinking, but then he took the football. Twin receivers right. And one left. I formation behind Perry. The give is to the tailback. Bowman, big hole. 45, 40, 35, down to the 29-yard line. Dave Bowman, nothing fancy. Power football right up the... Kevin Hutchins, wingback right. Again, Perry, play action. Steps up, good time. Rifles one over the middle to Latender. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. R.J. Latender. He beat the last man, able to get him, and that was Jeff Caputo. And it's a touchdown for Plymouth State. Well, that was him conference from Stony Brook, so the Panther defense is going to have to wake up in the secondary as well. They're going to have to stop making these penalties. Now to pitch back to Nguyen. He's going to be tackled back at the 20-yard line by Jason Friedman as well as Derek Stone.
And Derek Stone from a strong safety position.
Ashmark, running backs split behind Caputo. Quick drop back, looks right. Now he's flushed. Morley's got him. Morley's got a sack. All the way back to the 28-yard line. John Morley with another sack. Also coming in to help out was Seamus Mason. That was a great motion to that side. Moving with him is Colby Compton. Rolling out is Caputo. Steps up. He will run himself. 25,
20, comes left, inside the 15-yard line. He's still going to be well short. Ball comes free. Plymouth State's got the football. That was fumbled by the quarterback, Caputo. And again, as he was running, he just hung that football out for anybody who wants. Again, tight end is to that side. Perry looking over that defensive front of 6. They give it to Redburn. 35, 40, 45. First down to the 48-yard line. Sean Redburn. Now you see the hold. Dascoli will try. They'll spot it at the 24. It'll be a 34-yard field goal attempt. 12 seconds to play. Slight angle to the right. Good snap. Ball down. Kick is on its way, and it is good. A 34-yard field goal by Paul Dascoli with a strong cross breeze, and he was able to split the uprights. Didn't have the wide out. DeSisto is the slot man. Caputo gives it to his left half, and this is going to be the freshman out of that lane to the wide side right will be Dave Toto. Tight end is to the left and the right, and Caputo rolls to the right side. That was his only receiver. Here comes Cloutier. He's got him from the backside down to the 25-yard line. That's going to be a loss of about 10 yards on the play. The sack to Toby Cloutier. Well, that's 3 and 4 receivers. It's 3rd down and 8 for Perry. Again, Lutendo to the near side. Tight end Brian Doyle left, back to pass Perry. Looks, steps up. He's going for everything. Latenda's there. He's got it. Touchdown. R.J. Latenda for the touchdown. 37 yards away, and he just split the secondary, and he was wide open.
Toby Cloutier.
Now he'll get his chance next year because Toby won't be here. Ryan Caputo's going to be hit and dropped for another sack as he came out from under center, back inside his 30-yard line.
And there was Dave Gibson right there.
Oh, my. He was blitzing from his linebacker spot. He got some help.
That's a couple series.
Quarterbacks don't do those things.
No.
They give us to the tailback. Redburn, 50, 45. Redburn, 40, 35. Cuts back outside to the 32-yard line. Sean. Down here again, like you mentioned, they're playing power I. Serrano stays in with Hutchins. The give is going to be to Redburn, and he ducks his way in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and then you see they bring in both fullbacks down there, and the running back can just basically pick his way into the end zone.
Curry Field, another big crowd on hand to watch the number 1 team in New England. Here comes the blitz. Caputo rolling to the right side. 4th down and 8. He fires across his body. It's going to be intercepted. Andy Levine at the 18, 20, left side, and he's going to be hit at the 24-yard line. There may be a flag or two coming down. I don't know. We'll have to look in the pile. Comes to the near side right along with Jack Dalton. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Jackson, looking over that defensive front, and he's going to put up his first pass of the day. He's going to go deep over the middle looking for Haney, and he's got it! What a great catch by Mark Haney inside the 40-yard line. Well thrown, and what a grab over his inside shoulder. Carry comes to the near side right. 41-yard pass play from Jackson to Haney. 1st down and 10 at the 38-yard line. And the give is going to be to Mike Rauner, spinning and weaving. Gets free. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. They had him stopped for a 4-yard gain, and somehow Bridgewater State just flat out quit on the play, and Mike Rauner goes in for the touchdown.
Missing assignments or things of that nature, or as we just saw there, they can keep playing great and cause another fumble, which was recovered by Don Tappan.
Mark Crossman came in and drilled the tailback due when at the midfield stripe, and Don Tappan falls on the football and deflates it as he comes up with a fumble recovery at midfield, and the Panthers have got the ball right back.
And the Department of Transportation.
Mike Dyer and Matt Friedman back at Courier Field. Start the 4th quarter. Caputo's back to pass. He's got a green wall that's going to get him all the way back at the 32-yard line. John Morley there to make the play, along with Altabalto, as well as Don Tappan.
Chance to really get on track today, but and there's Michael Demmons again, coming in and just almost taking the ball off the kicker's foot.
And it's still loose, being batted around. There's a scrum going on out there on the far sideline. But again, Michael Demmons blocks the Matt Carroll point after. And boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, his quickness. I believe Don Brown. Good snap, and Jackson rides it out. And Wright's going to field it and fumble it at the 37-yard line. Now let's see if he was able to fall back on it. No, the Panthers have got it back. Kevin Hutchins falling on the fumble. I don't know who made the hit, but Hutchins got the football. It might have been Colby Compton again.
For this one, the Panthers number 1 in New England, number 2 in the East, 6-0. And the Bears, with an overall record of 4-2, they are 2-1 in the conference. And as the game goes on, I'll tell you, you look at the Freedom Football individual leaders, and it is laden with people from the Bears as well as the Panthers. So DeGracia eyeballing that football sitting on the tee, and we are set to go. Mike Demmons and R.J. Latender standing back at their own 5-yard line, and we are ready for this Saturday afternoon's big encounter, and it's coming straight down the chute. R.J. Latender back at the 4. Near sideline 10, 15, cuts back in the middle 20, 25, 30, out to the 33-yard line before he is tackled there by the kick team, and particularly good pregame punting the football. Let's see what happens here. Good snap. Here they come, and he rides it out, and it's a horrible kick. It's low end over end, and O'Connor takes it at his own 40, 45, 50, gets away from a hit, 45, 40, 35, tackle, lost the football. Plymouth's got the football at the 28-yard line. O'Connor, a great run back, and as he was hit by the last man, Tyler Moore, he lost the football. Over the 1,000-yard mark today. 3rd down and 5. Running back split behind Perry. Looking over that 4-man defensive front. And Perry is back to pass. Has time. Now looks, pumps once, goes deep. LeBlanc is open. He's got it. 35, 30, 25, 20. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown. No markers down. Touchdown. Joel Perry, his 11th touchdown pass of the year. This one covering 66 yards.
66 yards.
And the Panthers lead 6-0 with 12:25 to play here in the first quarter. And Andy Levine to hold, and Paul Dascoli is on to attempt the extra point. Slight cross brace. It's a low snap. Levine gets it down, and Dascoli gets it up and through. So the clubs will head back upfield. 12 minutes and 25 seconds now for Melnick. Come to the wide side, near side, in front of the Bear bench. And now he gives it again to Jones. He's hit in the backfield by John Morley for a loss of about 5 yards on the play at the 44-yard line. John Morley of Plymouth State. As Melnick has his group moving from right to left, trip receivers to the near side. He's back to pass again. Sets up, looks to the left, and it's going to be intercepted by Derek Stone. Stone stumbles and falls down at the 32-yard line. Jones, the lone running back. I don't think they can depend on him to carry the football. Very tentative going in. Back to pass, Melnick. Looks, it's deflected and intercepted by Don Tappan at the 5-yard line. It was deflected up in the air, and Don Tappan intercepts the football. And again, I don't know, but it's 2nd down and 12. Now a man comes in motion. It's going to be the fullback. He's back to pass. Colby Compton is there. He gets away from Compton, rolling to the right. Looking, he gets a hit from Friedman, then goes down. He'll lose a yard as Mark Crossman came over to help out along with Dave Gibbs. 15 for the Coast Guard. They'll work out of the shotgun. Bickerstaff looking over the Plymouth defense. Looking to pass. Sets up. Looks over right. This one is high and intercepted by Andy Levine at the 35-yard line. Andy Levine. The 3rd interception of the ball game for Plymouth State College. This time, trip receivers come to the wide side right. Tight end is Chip Lewin left. Jones, the lone running back. Panthers show blitz. Here they come. Melnick looking. He's on the run. Morley's got him all the way back at the 48-yard line of Coast Guard. The blitz was there, and nobody picked up John Morley for the big sack.
And if Morley didn't get him...
O'Connor standing back at the 45 of Plymouth State. 10 men rushing. Jackson, here they come, and he gets it away. Spiraling kick. O'Connor has time to return at the 48. To the 45. Lost the football again. And he has to go back, and it's still loose. And let's see. Plymouth's got it at the 43-yard line. The Panthers recover another O'Connell fumble on a punt at the 43-yard line of Coast Guard. It's recovered by Paul Drone, the guy who snapped the football. O'Connor, his 2nd time today, he fumbles a punt, and the Panthers have it back at the Coast Guard 40. Back at midfield. Again, O'Connell. He's back inside his own 10-yard line. He's been a big plus. He's been the 12th man today for Plymouth. Jackson to get it away. High, spiraling kick, fair catch called for. It's going to hit at the 5, and it's going to be down by Plymouth State at the 2-yard line. Colby Compton, Panther 46-yard line. Tight end is Chip Lewin to the right. Twin receivers left from Melnick. He comes to the short side, and he's going to be tackled by Colby Compton at the 49-yard line. Just did trip him up.
Melnick does an interesting play.
Jess Morton. Morton is a wing back off the left side tackle. Here comes the blitz. Melnick saw it, gets it to Jones. He's going to be tackled back to the 42-yard line. Jason Friedman making the hit. They had an all-out blitz on Melnick, and they get him for a big loss back to the Coast Guard 42.
Well, Cloutier almost had Melnick before he got rid of the ball, but Melnick was...
Wide side left. Lewin is the tight end to that side. 4-man front now for Plymouth State. Meyer comes to the near side right. I tandem behind Melnick. He's back to pass again. Sets up. Intercepted by Friedman at the 35. 30. He's free.
15, 10, 5, touchdown. Jason Friedman, a 35-yard touchdown run after an interception. Another big play by the defense, their 4th pick of the afternoon.
What a play. Friedman just...
Andy Levine holding. Boy, did that take the wind out of the sails of Coast Guard and their crowd. Levine to hold. Good snap. No, he fumbled it. Now he has to roll to the right with it. He's looking to throw, and he's going to be sent to the sideline, dumps it off in the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted by Coast Guard. They try to return this thing, and they are knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard. Lee with that last catch, wide side left. Lewin is the tight end to the right, I formation behind Bickerstaff under center. Now they'll have a flea flicker, back to Bickerstaff. He's going to throw deep down the middle. This is going to be intercepted by Mike Demmons at the 20-yard line, still loose. Smith tackles him. And Plymouth State has their, their fourth interception formation now behind Melnick. 2nd down and 10. Plymouth showing blitz. Here they come. They pick it up. Option keeper, and he's going to be tackled. John Morley having himself a day at the 33-yard line. Plymouth State leading 2-1. Twin receivers for Parry to the right. Running backs offset right. Parry is back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He gets away from one of the linebackers. He's on the roll right, looking, throws. LeBlanc comes back and makes the catch. 45 to midfield to the Coast Guard. 49-yard line. Great determination. He's working out of the shotgun. First time today that Melnick has worked out of the shotgun. Here comes the pressure from the linebackers. Melnick is on the run. He's at midfield. He's in trouble. Now he steps up. 45, 41-yard line. He's tripped up, and he will lose 2 yards on the play. But boy, is he ever elusive. First down and goal at the 8-yard line. They have trip receivers to the right. Melnick rolls that way. Wants to pass. Rolling, and he's going to be hit by Colby Compton at the 11-yard line. As he was going down, he got rid of it, and they say it's an incompleted pass. And now Sherrington, the Panthers are trailing for the first time today, 14-13. 9 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the game. Redburn and Latender standing back at their own 10-yard line. High end over end kick, but short. Coming down the Redburn at the 15, 20, 25, near side 30, 35, 40. Tight ropes down the sideline. They say he stepped out at the 43-yard line. From Melnick and Coast Guard at the 28-yard line of Plymouth State. 4th down, Plymouth State. Melnick rolling out left to pass. He's under some pressure, dumps it off, it's out of bounds. Plymouth State will take over with that side. LeBlanc and Latender to the left. 2nd down, 10, Plymouth State, their own 28-yard line. Back to pass is Perry. Has good protection. He's going over the middle. He's got Latender at the midfield stripe for a first down. R.J. Latender. First down, Plymouth State at the 50-yard line. What a pass from Perry as the defense was there again. Latender did a great job to make the catch. They line up quickly. 1:50 to go in the game. 1st and 10, Plymouth at midfield. Dalton right, Latender and LeBlanc left. Perry to pass. Good protection. He's got Bowman. 45, 40. Bowman gets out of bounds at the 38-yard line of Coast Guard with 1:40 to go in the game. They're on their feet here at Coast Guard. Latender to the left. 4th down, 10, Plymouth State. Perry is back to pass. Protection. Steps up. Fires. Latender's got it at the 24-yard line. First down, Plymouth State. What a clutch from the Coast Guard 24. Latender left. Dalton LeBlanc to the right. Perry's back to pass again. The protection is there again. He goes left. He's got Latender. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It'll bring Blank left. The give is on the ground to Bowman. Bowman's inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. It will be a first down for Plymouth State. They'll move the sticks. The clock will stop for the moment. It stopped at 51 seconds. Perry to the left. First down and 10. Under 50 seconds to go. Panthers trail by 1. Out in the flat, caught by LeBlanc to the 6-yard line. What a catch by Matt LeBlanc. He took it off the ground with his fingertips. State trailing 14-13 at the 6-yard line. 2nd down, 5. Perry, very calm, very cool. He's collecting everything and talking to people. He is now under center. The give to Bowman. Bowman slips and falls at the 5-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. Just inside the 5-yard line. They let the clock run. It's down to 31 seconds to play. 3rd down and 4 for Plymouth State. LeBlanc. Let's see. Now we have a whistle. Who's going? 6 seconds to go at the 5-yard line. Kevin Hutchins, the lone running back. Twin receivers right and left. Hutchins now goes in motion. Perry. Long count. Perry looking. Still under center. Now he's back to pass. He rolls to the left. He's going to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Joel Perry.
Plymouth State leads 19-14, and the bench erupts and they're on the field. The Panthers have got the lead, 20-14. Joel Perry going in from 5 yards out with 20 seconds to play, and now a penalty marker comes down because of the celebration in the end zone for Joel Perry to attempt the extra point and give the Panthers a 6-point lead. Andy Levine to hold. Snap back, ball down, kick is on its way, and this one is good. And the Panthers, reminiscent to what happened here 2 years ago, have...
And the head coach, Sam Kornhauser, his 11th year in the Freedom Football Conference. His first year had a record of 5-5, and last year they were 6-3. Starting lineup offensively for Plymouth State. Joel Perry has a wing back to the left. Perry's first pass attempt as he rolls out left. Good protection over the middle. It's caught by Brian Doyle, the tight end, out to the infield. First down and 10 for Plymouth State. That'll be a gain of the football on 91.7 WPCR. Back in 30 seconds.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Mike Dion along with Dave Jarris, Matt Friedman, 14-0. Pike to kick it off for Stony Brook. And it's coming up short at the 20-yard line, fielded by Latender to the 25-30, 35-40, 45, out across midfield, down to the 47-yard line. R.J. Latender, and the Panthers have... Perry likes to go too deep. Brian Doyle tied in left. The give is going to be to Bowman. Good move at the line of scrimmage. Outside 30, inside the 25, down to the 20-yard line. Dave Bowman, what a move he put on the defensive end and linebacker. Field at 12. Third down and 10 from the 19-yard line. Running backs offset right. Perry, a quick drop, fires. Now a pitch back. It's caught by Latender. Gets it to Redburn inside the 10. Down to the 6-yard line. A hook and ladder. A quick hit to Latender and a quick pitch back to Sean Redburn. First and goal, Plymouth State. Well, that was just Gutley. He has been from 34 yards out. This one will be from 25 yards away as they set up near hash mark 15-yard line. Levine gets it down. The kick is on its way, and the kick is good. And the penalty marker comes down, so hold on here a second. I don't know if it's roughing Dalton, Abraham, and Latender that way. Kevin Hutchins alone running back. And now here it comes, and a wide receiver around. Abraham, near side, shut down.